Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes.
Hey guys, welcome or welcome back. My name is JC if you haven't seen my face before. Today's video, it's practically another weekly reading vlog, but it's going to be a little different because this week I've deleted social media and I want to see how much more reading I get done because of it. Now I actually tried filming a weekly reading vlog on top of this video concept and I just wasn't doing well. I started it last Thursday, so like 4 days ago. Today's now Monday. And full transparency, I've actually loved the last 4 days, but I had so much stuff to do on like the YouTube side and regular work stuff, so I didn't find myself reading more, but I found myself so productive in other ways. If you watched the last weekly reading vlog, I talked about it, and so I decided to just like shift gears, scratch the 4 days of like content I made for this video, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna restart it on Monday and like kind of make this the regular weekly reading vlog. And it's going to be so much better. I've gotten done so much more of the like YouTube computer type work. So now I'm like really good for this week and I just have one video that I'm going to be editing. And then other than that, I just have normal work stuff and hopefully a lot more time reading. So today's Monday, like I said. This morning, I woke up so early. I woke up at like 6:30 and I didn't have to be up until like 8 is when I had my alarm set. So I woke up at 6:30 and I was like, absolutely not, absolutely not. And I tried to go back to sleep. Then I like got up at like 7:15 and I met my friend for like just some coffee before they headed to the airport. So thanks to them for this. It is a iced caramel macchiato. So good. Like that's when you know I was just like tired and needed like espresso because yeah, wow. I'm like, I was so dead to the world and I was hitting like every red traffic light. I was just so unhappy. I was like, I just want coffee and to wake up and it's so gloomy out. So it's just like, I was very groggy this morning. So now it is almost 10 o'clock and I want to head to the library. I start work at 11. So the library opens at 10 and I need to pick up my 2 library holds and drop off a book. So I have quite a few. I have like 4 or so library books checked out right now, and I leave this Saturday for like 2 weeks. And I'm like, okay, be honest with yourself. What are you going to be able to read? So I'm going to go ahead and return the book that wouldn't burn. I do want to read this. I just don't think I'm going to have time to before it needs to be checked back in. And then I'm currently reading The Color of Dragons. I thought I'd be able to finish this yesterday. I just decided to do a bunch of like computer editing type work last night instead of reading, which was fine. So now I hope to finish this today maybe and be able to return this to the library like tomorrow or the next day. So for now, let's go to the library and pick up a few of my holds.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights.
Okay, well, this lighting is not bad. So I picked up 3 books. I had 2 holes to pick up, and then I picked up another one that is a part of my summer TBR, and I figured why not just pick it up now. It's middle of May. The checkout's usually 4 weeks, I think, and then you can like renew it. So I figured I'd just pick it up now in case I want to read it over the next couple weeks. So the 2 holds I have, they were Throne of the Fallen. This was recommended, well, I mean, it's pretty popular right now, but I saw Mel from Mel Reads talk about it, and she really liked it. And I think it's the same author that did, like, Kingdom of the Wicked, maybe? Wicked Kingdom? Something that she said you don't have to read before heading into this. I think it's, like, the same world, but better. This is more, adult? I don't remember exactly. But I think that I can just go into this, and I'm excited to because she spoke pretty highly of it. And then the other one, The 7-Year Slip. It's finally happening. This is also part of my summer TBR, but I put a hold at the library like weeks ago, and so it just finally came in, and so I'm gonna hopefully be able to read this over the next few weeks. And the last one is the 5-star weekend. So this one is a part of my summer TBR that I saw it there, and I think I'll be able to renew it if I don't get to it in the next few weeks. But hopefully I do, because I want to read it. I was gonna, like, I had the audiobook, and I realized I wanted to do a hybrid read. I thought having the physical copy alongside the audio would be like the best experience, so I need the physical copy, so I had to return the audiobook. But I think there's like enough places I can just be able to check it out now. So those are the 3 books that I checked out from the library, and now we're gonna head home, and I think it's probably like 10:30, I don't know, 10:20. I'll get ready for work and think about everything that I want to get done today. Okay, this is the quietest spot in my home that I could talk and give you guys a quick update. Sorry if you can hear my washer dryer in the background, but I didn't think I was gonna have to start this like work thing until 4 p.m. tonight, but it actually pretty much started when I took over at 11. So I've been on this Zoom call that essentially I don't have to talk really, but I have to be on in case they need something from me. So there's like 50 people on it, and they can be talking at any point, so I didn't want to film a clip with them out there that they could all of a sudden start talking. I'm like, sorry guys. So I just came in here to give you guys my quick update. I don't think I've talked about my job on here recently. I talked about it like more, I feel like, in the past, but in short, I work in the space industry, and so occasionally we have these various events going on, contracts we work, blah, 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 that require us to do different things. On top of like my normal day-to-day stuff, I work in the industry where I track objects. Like we have a telescope network and everything, so it's kind of what I do, and we're part of this event that's like 72 hours. So you guys are going to see me at all times of the day. It's going to be chaos, because this week I have a couple shifts that's like 9 to 3 a.m., which is not normal. It's just like this specific event we're doing this week. So we'll see how everything goes, but I want to hop on and give you guys an update. It's now like 12. I want to eat. I've just been on like meetings and then getting myself situated in that event. And I'm hoping as the day goes on, though, it's more relaxing and less like stressful. And I can kind of get my bearings and then be able to like even throw in an AirPod to continue listening to my audiobook. But whew. Actually, I'm seeing blue skies. I just realized, focus on the sky, we have blue skies. How did I miss that? Because it was pure gloominess and I thought we were having gloomy weather all day. This is amazing. I love this. Okay, I'll check in with you guys later. Right now, I still feel like, like jittery and like unsettled from like having to jump into this event that really wasn't supposed to start until 4 p.m. Love the government. They're so great. They're so great. I'll check in with you guys later. Hey, okay, it is currently 2:30 and my Zoom stuff's still going, but one of my coworkers is covering for a few minutes, so that I was just like, please, can I step away for 5? I went and checked my mail, and I was gonna open this, and I was like, literally open this to be like, wait, I want the first impressions. This is from Every Jewels. Warning, cute things inside, adorable. They were having this crazy sale on their phone cases, and I really hope that this fits. I feel like I always end up ordering the wrong phone case, but it's so cheap. Oh no, it's cute. Guys, look at that. Okay, let's see if I ordered the right size. I just felt like this was gonna be so cute for the summer. I just have like a clear one on it now. I love it because you can totally see like the sun warping it. It was a clear one, and you can kind of see like yellow hues to it now. Oh, I think it's the fit. I love this. Oh, not my phone literally taking me to my screen time. Oh my gosh. No, stop. It was like insane. It was like 90% off their phone cases, and I was like, okay, well, I don't know how like good they are, but I just saw strawberry ones. I was like, sold. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This is so cute. Okay, that's all I wanted to share with you guys. I need to eat some food. Oh, I've continued on reading The Color of Dragons. It's really good. I'm like 75% of the way through it, so should be finishing it shortly. I mean, I've just been doing actual work stuff, but I should be able to easily finish that today and continue on with another book, but I'm hungry and I'm gonna get hangry soon. I'm glad that I just had this like moment of, I don't know, mail to open. I created a disaster because someone commented on my video, my Emily Henry reread video, and was like, so are we gonna get the final thoughts on Happy Place? Like, I was like, what do you mean? Like I know I filmed everything, so I'm like, so I look and we totally have like a jump scare, and I'm like, what happened? And now I remember that when I went to go film for book 3 of that, Book Lovers, I was like, I cannot find the SD card I've been using for this video. Well, luckily I've already edited everything I had for the first 2 books, so we're good. But that wasn't the case. I still had like 4 clips that I needed to be put into Happy Place before I went to the next book, and I couldn't find the SD card for it. So when they commented on that, I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, so then I went on this hunt trying to find the SD card. I found it. So I had to go private that video, and I'll re-upload it tomorrow. Like, it'll go live tomorrow once I finish editing everything tonight. But I made a disaster of like the other side of my bed that you can't see, because I was like going through the drawers. I was like, what if I just threw it in there? It's just like a mess, and I'm gonna think about it later. I don't want to deal with it right now. But yeah, I'm gonna have to now edit that tonight and re-upload it for tomorrow. But dang it. I hate when that happens. I didn't watch it back because I was so confident in the first half of the video. Okay, I'm technically on the Zoom call still, but it's very scary because like this is like taking me back to my final year of college where it's just all Zoom, and like someone would come into my room while I'm like in class and they're like trying to talk to me, and I'm like, even though I'm muted, even though I don't have my camera on, for sure someone can hear me. You know what I mean? It's just like trust issues. It's currently 4 o'clock. And I talked with you guys last when I said like my Emily Henry video actually isn't like completed, or like I have more clips that I can add to it. So I was like, I gotta redo it, or just add to it. Whatever. Not like completely redo. Please don't be foreshadowing, because I'm having issues with my external hard drive and I am so scared right now. Like, I literally just ordered a new one that will be delivered actually tonight. I didn't plan on that. It's just Prime said it could be here today, and I was like, deal. And I also ordered a new cord for my current external hard drive in case that's an issue. I did wake up and it said like it was ejected like incorrectly or whatever, but I mean, that happens sometimes, and I haven't had an issue with that before. It's like, I don't know what causes it, because I'm like, okay, I didn't touch it all night, so I don't know what magically made it, you know, eject. But I'm having issues where it's being just so incredibly slow with everything I do, and it just doesn't seem to be responding well. So I feel like something's wrong with it, and now I'm scared because I'm like, okay, I don't mind if I have to like re-edit everything, but it's more just like worried about the hard drive itself and like just everything that's on it. I wouldn't be losing a lot because luckily everything I've already edited, exported, whatever is like already in places, like ready to upload, ready to whatever. The only thing I could possibly have to redo right now is the Emily Henry video, which thank God I didn't just like pull the trigger and like delete all the footage or anything. But like I've done that. Usually it's like, oh, I've exported it, I've uploaded it, technically went live, like I'll delete everything. And luckily I hadn't done that last part yet. So I don't know, I'm just like nervous because I don't usually have issues like this. So it's like I don't know all the different solutions. I'm trying to Google things, but I'm also having to be on the Zoom call, and so that's like, you know, decreasing the bandwidth of, or like stretching the bandwidth, whatever, of my computer and like everything is trying to do. So it's just like, so I switched to Zoom on my phone where, you know, it's just audio, but we'll see. So I've completed my shift of like my normal, like what I would do in a day type of thing. Sometimes I work the afternoon shift for a contract, but now I have 5 more hours. It's usually supposed to be a 6-hour shift, but today's a little weird, so 5 hours left before my coworker takes over. So we'll see how it all goes. But yeah, I'm nervous. It's been a pretty chill day as far as like what's been asked of us, but this is where it actually like kicks into gear because it's supposed to start now. I just had to be on the Zoom all day. This is me rambling. It's just like everything that's on my mind while I'm doing this. Like, I'm not like stressed, like I'm worried. It's more like the hard drive things like concerning me just because I'm like, oh, I may have to start all over. But the work things annoying me more than anything because I can't use my laptop at its full capacity right now. So it just kind of sucks. But I'm going to continue working. I haven't read anymore, I don't think, since we last talked, so I don't really have reading updates. I've just, honestly, I shifted gears to figuring out this dang hard drive, but haven't been able to really fix anything yet. So we'll see if I can do anything tonight with it, but I will check in with you guys later when I have anything worth your while. Okay, is this lighting good? Absolutely not. But I just wanted to hop on and update you before I go to bed because I'm so tired. It's 10 p.m. An hour ago, I got off of the work event shift thing I was doing, and I immediately was able to dive into the whole hard drive issue, and I fixed it. Well, I worked around the issue in order to get the Emily Henry reread video exporting. So if you can hear my laptop, that's a good sign because it's re-exporting overnight, and then I will upload it in the morning. And I'm tired. I think I said it earlier how I was able to order a hard drive and it was going to show up tonight, and so it did. It showed up around 8:30, so it was perfect as far as timing of when I was going to be ending my work obligations. And so it's definitely a drive issue because me using the new cord on the old drive didn't help. It was still having the same issues. So the new drive's good, old cord's good. So I'm gonna have to figure that out as far as if I can get enough stuff off that hard drive that's nothing corrupted, just basic files, basic graphics and stuff that I always use, then I'll be fine reformatting it and stuff. But I just don't have anywhere else a couple of the things on there live, so I just need to make sure anything I absolutely need is off there before I reformat it and everything. But I feel good. I did finish The Color of Dragons by the duo author R.A. Salvatore and Erica Lewis. This was so good. It is not your magnificent kind of adult fantasy type of read. It's not that deep. It's not that serious. I had such a great time. It kind of just ended though, so quick. I think I'm going to give it 4 stars because honestly, 95% of the book, I was just this is so great. And I didn't have a second thought of just oh. But the ending of it, I was what? I mean, it just ended so fast, I feel So I want to go ahead and give it 4 stars. I feel that's a great rating. I definitely recommend it. I believe it is a standalone, and it gives you that concluding, okay, I see where we're going from here, off the page, so to speak. And I liked it. I feel if you're looking for a fantasy with dragons, not that deep, not that serious, I recommend this. It's not one that's going to make you bawl your eyes out. You're so attached to the characters, in a good way. You know what I mean? I don't know. It makes sense in my head. So I'm sure some of you guys out there understand what I'm saying. Check it out from your library. See if it's your thing. I liked it a lot, and it was definitely a pleasant surprise. So I'm glad I ended up finding some random post on one of the social medias I'm obsessed with, and I decided to check it out from my library. Go me. I'm contemplating between, actually, I have no idea. Guys, oh my gosh, when I was on the Libby app earlier, so I have several library cards because there's some you can get just their online catalog without being in the state, they just allow that. So I have multiple libraries and I stock the skip the line things like no other. And guess which one I found? The 7-year slip. It came up and I said add to cart. Well, except I didn't pay anything because it's Libby, but you get the notion. Yeah, so I'm very excited. So I have that for 7 days, and I think I could totally read it within 7 days. So I don't think I necessarily want to pick that up next. I'm contemplating picking up When the Moon Hatched. That is something I only have for 8 days, and it's only the audiobook. So that may be my next audiobook pick. And then I'm looking, I have Throne of the Fallen, Project Hail Mary, and I decided to keep the book that wouldn't burn because I was able to renew it. So I was able to renew Project Hail Mary and the book that wouldn't burn. And there's another one. I just can't see it. feel like there's 3 that I renewed from the library that I didn't think I was going to be able to renew, hence why I was like choosing one to send back. But because I was able to renew them through the end of May, through my trip and everything, I'm like, oh great. So I'm just trying to figure out, this is going to be an audiobook for sure. When the Moon Hatched, I'm going to start that tomorrow, and I'm going to choose a book that I only have a physical copy of. So that's going to be between The Book That Wouldn't Burn, Project Hail Mary, and Throne of the Fallen. I just don't know which of the 3 I'm going to be interested in. So I'll probably read the synopses of each of them tomorrow and then choose then. But for now, I'm going to let this video export in peace. I'm going to go to bed, and I will see you guys in the morning. Oh, I guess kind of a recap of the focus of this video. I was on social media technically twice today. So I went on at like noon and I posted a story. Like I made my story on Canva, so I like didn't have to like make anything on Instagram to get like use 10 seconds of your time to post on this type thing. I went on Instagram, posted the story, got off it. And then I realized from the comment on the video, like, hey, your video's like missing stuff. Like, are you gonna fix that? And I'm like, oh my god, yes, queen. So I had to go back on Instagram and delete the story, and that was it. And I will say that it was not tempting in any way, shape, or form to be on there. Like, I was just like, it doesn't bother me that I have like notifications I'm not seeing, or, you know, like as far as likes, followers, like follow count type of thing, like all that. I didn't feel like, oh, I have to go stalk that. I will say I did feel bad seeing that like I had DMs that I didn't want to be answering right now because I didn't want to be on social media. And then I know that like I had a post go live over the weekend that then I'm not responding to any of the comments, and that kind of, I don't like that part because like that's the very engaging part that I really enjoy, but I know that I really need this break. So I know that if I try to answer one comment, I'm just going to spend hours and hours and then like keep checking. So I just don't want that. But overall, like good day today because I think I put the Zoom on my phone for a hot minute, so I wasn't going to be on my phone like on social media anyways. But even the times that I wasn't and I had downtime, it was just like, well, let's just read, or let's watch the YouTube video, or let's like plan stuff out. Like I didn't really have the urges in my downtime today to be on social media. So I think it'll be interesting to see how the week progresses because like I said, I really got off social media starting Thursday. And so I feel like, I wonder like midweek, will I be like, okay, I kind of miss it now. Like, will I find like the urges more after being away? I don't know. Right now I'm just still like, it's okay, I don't need to be on it. But will I kind of feel that like grounding in a few days where then I'm like, okay, yeah, I'd like to be on it. Okay, now I'm going to bed, seriously. Hello, hi, good morning, happy Tuesday. It is 8:38, so about 8:40. I have a meeting at 9, and that's kind of my main like daytime obligation today. I have a like work dinner. I'm getting dinner with my coworkers at 6 because we had a new hire join our team this week, and so we try to like, you know, have a group dinner anytime they're in town doing the initial training and stuff. So we have dinner tonight at 6, and then I am on the clock at 9 p.m. I have a 6-hour shift, 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. today for that event situation that I said is happening this week. So I'm going to definitely try to take a nap at some point today, and then try to run a couple errands. I have a couple returns to make. I also have my Target like drive up pickup situation I did this morning, so just a couple items, and I was like, I don't think I'm really in the mood to go browsing around in Target. Like, never thought I'd see the day that I'd say that, but yeah. So I just did a few items, so that should be ready honestly by the time my meeting's over, and then we can go run a couple errands and maximize like this morning because I am up, and then I hope to just like chill most of the day. I do need to do some editing, so my hard drive, we're not even going to talk about her, but I have a different hard drive that we will start using, so I'm going to have to kind of rework importing footage, moving certain footage. Specifically my weekly reading vlog is, okay, that was my alarm, sorry. But I have the weekly reading vlog that I ideally would have started editing yesterday, but that didn't really happen. And so I need to start that today. Ideally, that goes up Friday. So we'll see. It may just have to go up on Saturday, guys. I don't know what to tell you. But I am excited for it because it should be a really fun one to edit. It's going to be a lot because there's just like a lot of different like small clips to incorporate. So we'll see how I make that happen. But I need to kind of get that onto the hard drive and re-import it to Final Cut Pro. And it just all takes time, so that kind of sucks. But I want to pick out my next read, so I don't know. Let me get out my option. Okay, I'm gonna read the synopses just to myself, don't worry, of Project Hail Mary, Throne of the Fallen, and then The Book That Wouldn't Burn, and then we'll decide which physical book I want to be reading. God, I have like an itch. Okay. I did read, I guess, the first, like, oh no, I didn't. I just put a bookmark there. That could be really good. Well, I mean, I'm interested in all of them, so that doesn't really help me. Oh, a map! I love it when we get a map. That's so great. Okay. This sounds so good. It's giving, like, I kind of skimmed through it. It's giving a more adult version of like Caraval or something. Okay. And then The Book That Wouldn't Burn. Oh, it's gonna be a series? Cool. This sounds so intense. Okay. I think I'm caught between Throne of the Fallen and Project Hail Mary. Like these are the two that I'm in the mood for. This one just excited me too much. I think this one needs to be it. I'm so excited. Okay, we're gonna start Throne of the Fallen today. Okay, I just got in the car and I changed at least into a sweatshirt that I didn't wear to bed. But it's 9:40. I need to go run out my errands. So my Target thing is ready for pickup. I have my library book, my returns, all that. So we're gonna make the returns first and hope like I can just do them both at UPS. It's like the Amazon one and like a happy return. It's like hopefully you can just give them the barcode and call it good. So first up, let's get those returns first. Okay, I just did all of my returns. That was pretty easy. Poor guy. He's like one guy working and he has like 5 people online, and luckily mine were just like the, you know, barcode, like just scan it and you're good. So he was just like, yeah, I got you, because other people were kind of like mailing things out, you know. So okay, I think I'm gonna head to the library first to drop this off. Whoa, okay. I'm just gonna drop it off outside their little like boxes. I'm not going in. So next stop, the library. Okay. 9:55. Perfect. I just did the like Target, like I'm on my way, and I added a Starbucks drink. That's like a new feature. So let's go get my Target pickup and my Starbucks drink.
Hey darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city.
Okay, I just got to the pool and I just want to sit out honestly in the sun. It's like 10:30, so it's not like optimal tanning weather per se, but I just wanted to be outside, take advantage of the fact that I don't work during the daytime today. So I grabbed my book. I have my Starbucks drink. I put it in my reusable cup. I got that like blue raspberry coconut water, no, coconut milk, I don't know, whatever deliciousness they just came out with. Blue raspberry is my favorite flavor, like of anything. So when I saw this, freaked out. And I have the like raspberry boba popping pearl things. So good. Okay, I'm just gonna hang out. I literally have like my normal pants on, but I throw on a bikini top to take advantage of the sunshine. So I'm just gonna hang out for a bit and do a bit of reading, and I'll update you guys later.
Love it when it's me and you on the.
Okay, I have to tell you guys the, oh, what is it called? I just see the biggest floof. Anyways, the dedication, I believe is what's called. It says, for those who can't help falling in love. It says, for those who can't help falling for the villain and love a sinfully wicked fairy tale, this one is for you. Say less.
a little note and we'll drive real far.
Okay, so Caraval set in Bridgerton era? Like, is that what I'm reading? I'm so curious. Okay, so this is obviously like my thoughts before I really dive into this book. So I'm curious once I finish it, like what will my like comparisons be? Like if you love this, you know, you should read this book or not read it. But just the synopsis and then this first page, like kind of like a prologue in a way. Not even a prologue, it's kind of like a letter to the reader to kind of set you up into the story, into the world. It's giving Caraval meets Bridgerton, but not like Regency era, like we're gonna be courting, but just like the vibes of Bridgerton as far as families and scandals, and we don't openly talk about these topics. But then obviously the synopsis talks about like riddles and games and all that, so it's giving those two. I'm so excited. Hi. Yeah. Okay, let's address it. It's currently 2 o'clock. I got back from the pool at 1:30. I stayed much longer than I anticipated. Much longer. I was out there for 3 hours during prime UV. Like, what did we think was gonna happen? I was like, oh, let me just go read out there for a little bit. Yeah. I was just vibing and I didn't really think about the UV because it was like 70. So it didn't feel super hot. Anyways, yeah, so I got back from the pool. I showered. I feel very clean and fresh and burnt. And now I just want to kind of pick up a bit. When I was at the pool, as far as like reading updates go, so I told you guys I was going to be starting Throne of the Fallen. And, oh, it's right here. Hi, bestie. I'm only on page 29, chapter 2. And that's because this is just hard to read outside, like in the sunlight, hitting the pages. I didn't have sunglasses with me, and so it was just like too bright and I just kept squinting. I was like, oh, this is too hard. So then I switched and I was listening to When the Moon Hatched. Could not do it. I think it's just too hard of an audiobook only. I think I would have to do it as like a hybrid read or just read the physical. So that sucks because yeah, I was listening to it and I was like, I can't follow anything that they're saying. And I had to like slow it down. I was like, let me just like slow it down. Usually I listen to like 2 speed or like 2.5 up to 3 if I'm doing the hybrid. So I'm like, yeah, I was at like 1.5, like trying my best. I'm like, I just can't follow this right now. So I went ahead and returned it to like the Libby. I don't remember which library, whatever, but I ended up returning the audiobook because I was like, okay, I can't read this right now, and I wanted other people to be able to listen to it. So I'm gonna try to either buy or check out the physical copy. We'll see. So there's that. So scratch on When the Moon Hatched, and then I started also listening to 5 Broken Blades. I think I got that recommendation when I saw Carrie from Carrie Can Read. She posted like a reel after finishing it, or maybe it's like YouTube short, something like that, where she's just like highlighting it and like suggesting it. And I was like, okay, cool. So I knew I added it to my like TBR of some sort, like, hey, check it out eventually. But I think I came across it when I was browsing through like available now audiobooks, and so I had checked it out a couple days ago. So I started listening to that. Much better of an audiobook, but I didn't bring my headphones because I thought I was just going to be physically reading. So someone came to the pool and I was like, okay, well I can't have my audiobook like on blast. So I read or listened to the first like 10% of it or something, and I really liked it. Like I'm a couple chapters in and I like where it's at so far. We'll see. I'm going to continue to listen to it. So that's going to be my audiobook while my physical book's going to be Throne of the Fallen. I'm really liking this book though. Like what I have read, I've really liked it. So I'm excited to continue this. Like between the prologue, like between the like kind of letter to the reader in a way, and then the prologue in the first 2 chapters, or first just chapter. Yeah, the first chapter kind of feels like 2 because you kind of like switch between the characters. I'm loving it. Like, yeah. So I'm excited to continue that one. For now, I'm going to be cleaning up. I've like made various messes throughout the morning and I just want to pick it up before I do anything else. So that's my update. Very great day so far. I will say, because I didn't have my headphones and because I was struggling to read the physical book at times, definitely felt more of the itch to like open up Instagram. I'm like, scroll, just do it. Just open the app and scroll. Embarrassing. So there's that. But I didn't do it, so I'm proud of myself. I do have a package that was delivered today by Scent Lab, and I was so excited to get it and like open it, and I can't, like the mailbox, like my key's fine, but they put it in one of those like package mailboxes, and that key, like it just keeps getting stuck every single time I try to open it, and I'm like, ugh. So I left a note in my little box and was like, dude, I tried. Just bring it to my door or something. But for now, I'm gonna clean and I will touch base with you guys later. It's honestly just getting worse each clip. I put this clip in my hair because it's a hack I saw to help with volume, and honestly it works. I just kind of look silly for a bit. But it's only been about 10 to 15 minutes. I picked up my living room, so that honestly feels so good about. Now my bedroom area, we're not gonna talk about her right now. Out of sight, out of mind. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do because there was some stuff I thought I wanted to go get at Target that I didn't put on my list. And I'm like, well, do you really want to go do that right now? Because you're kind of in PJs and you don't have to get ready for dinner for like a few hours. So then I'm like, I don't think I do. So then I'm just going to stay home. And I feel like some of the stuff probably just doesn't make sense to get because I'm going to be leaving for 2 weeks just here in like a few days. And so I'm like, I don't want to get something to then have it expire while I'm gone. So I think I'm just gonna stay here, and then tomorrow I'll go to the store and get anything I need to. Really for like dinner, because I have that pizza dough and I want to make some stuff, but I just don't know what pizza I want to make. And that's kind of my issue. Oh, I think I literally have everything I would need though for the barbecue chicken pizza. So I can keep that in mind. When I was saying about like a regular pizza, I didn't have mozzarella cheese. That's an issue. So that's a me problem. I'm going to continue watching some YouTube. I think I'm going to work on editing for the next couple hours. There is a WNBA game that starts at 4 and at 4:30. So I'm going to put that on, be able to at least watch the first half, get ready for dinner. I'll have to leave at like 5:30 for dinner, I believe. I'll continue to check that as far as like traffic and stuff. But it's about 25 minutes away. So it's my goal, leave around 5:30. I'm going to put makeup on to help with the red. So I don't walk in and they're like, were you out in the sun today? Okay, I'm gonna do stuff. I'll check in with you guys when I have an update that's actually worth your while. Why do I keep just talking to a camera for several minutes with no real information? Okay, I just got ready for dinner. Asked me if I put blush on. I didn't, because why? Because blush is my undertone today. But y'all, it's bad. It's not good. Yeah. So, in other news, my outfit's really cute though. Let me show you. Like, so I have my trousers and like some tennis shoes and then this tank and then, yeah. So I'm gonna head out and I will see you guys when I get home. Okay, it is 9:40. I just got back from dinner at 9 and immediately jumped on a Zoom call. I just scrubbed my face from the makeup. Well, I tried to do it gently, but it's a sunburn, so very red. And it's definitely like the sunburn definitely got worse. But at the same time, I don't know how bad it is because I had makeup on. I had to just use like cleansers and stuff on. So I unfortunately feel very tired, which kind of sucks because I have to do this until 3 a.m. But I am now on the clock with work until 3. And so I'm going to go ahead and just kind of do this stuff, get my bearings really, now that I'm back on my computer and like sitting here. And I'll check in with you guys if I have a relevant update. Okay. It is 3 a.m. I am dead tired and I will see you in the morning. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. It is 11. So I think my last clip last night was me actually dead to the world. I was like, it's 3 a.m. and I'm tired, I'm going to bed. My shift for work ended at 3. My coworker jumped on and was like, how were things? I was like, I want to go to bed. And so I did. I will say, so like last night, I mean, one, it was like very like orange lighting and like dark, and I was definitely like tired, dehydrated, like I had a headache. So like my skin was so red. I mean, so red, but it's not as bad. I can feel a headache coming on, so I need to drink some water. But compared to literally like how it was after I like took off my makeup and everything, I can work with this. After just like a night's sleep, I can work with this. It'll probably get bad throughout the day, just like moving around and everything. It usually does. It's usually like when I've gotten sunburn in the past, specifically on my face, I feel like when I first wake up, I'm like, oh, hey, look, like it's not that bad. Like it's like already kind of going away. And then like 2 hours later, I'm like, wow, I'm so red. So that'll probably happen today too, but I feel like I'm in a good position. And I just put on like different like lotions and creams and stuff meant for this. So obviously I was like touching my face, so it's even a little more red, but I'm content with it. Like I can work with this. I am also like here. Doesn't look that bad. I mean, like it's red, but it's recovering okay. I wanted to open packages with you guys. So I feel like I said this yesterday, like in passing, but I had one package delivered yesterday that I couldn't get to because like the box was like not opening. But then I had a second package that was being delivered today, and the mail guy just came to my door. Thank God he came at like 10:45, because if he would have showed up at like 9 a.m. when I was like dead tired and like ringing my doorbell in the middle of sleeping, I would have been so mad, but we're good. So I have 2 packages. One, this is from House of Jupiter. Yeah. And then this is from Scent Lab. So Scent Lab actually like reached out to me asking if they could send me a candle, and I was like, yeah, duh. One, the only candles I have right now are from Christmas, so that's an issue, and I'm like running out of them. So I really wanted one, and it's really cool because like just in general, like I had seen them and I wanted to try them. But what was interesting to me is like you can take a quiz, like a pretty short quiz, but the way they do it is kind of cool, where it's like, is this your vibe or not? And it's like a video of like fire crackling and you can hear it, and then you have like the woods, ocean thing, and like they just kind of ask you like, do you like this or not? But it was so interesting, like the way they had it being interactive, I guess. I liked it. So I don't remember. Maybe I can see on the like email. Chill Burst is what I got. I feel like I took a like screenshot of the first page of like the test questionnaire. Just I'll read the first one. It says, our scent discovery quiz starts with an immersive video series to understand your mood. For best results, make sure your volume is turned up. And then where do you want your scent to take you next? And so this was literally the first one. That was how they asked like the first question, but I took a screenshot. So it was actually a video of it and like the sound. Like that is just so cool to me. It's like, this is my vibe or not into it. So I'm always interested because like ordering candle scents online sounds pretty scary. I want to make sure that there's no like paper or anything in here. That is so scary. All the nuggets. Okay. Nope. So it comes in a bag. Scent Lab. That's so cute. Spoiler alert, it smells divine. Oh my gosh. Okay. It smells fresh, but earthy. Kind of like laundry, you know? Like, oh my gosh. What I needed was a scent that like just wasn't screaming Christmas. And the colors, like all my like Christmas scents had like Christmas decor on them as well. So I was like, just get me like a basic kind of ivory one, but they had other colors as well. So it just says like Scent Lab on the bottom. That smells so good. And then this I ordered. Honestly, I didn't think it was gonna come, and I'm pretty sure she's based out of Kansas, like in a town that I'm based from, like my hometown, hometown where I was born type thing. And I wanted to see if she ever had like a pop-up store that I could go to if I was ever in town, but I'm so tired. Okay, I ordered something from there. I want to order many more things, but I started with one. I'm proud of me. From one book lover to another. That's cool. Like a little like card that comes with it. Oh, I love that. It's like the small things in life. Let's see how it focuses. But it has like the House of Jupiter logo like on the paper. Okay. Pete's Coffee Shop and Bookstore. We're all family at Pete's. Oh my god. That's what the back looks like. And then you saw the front, Pete's, North Bear Shores, Michigan. I'm wearing it now. What size did I get? For reference, I got a small. Let's stand up. For reference, I got a small. Oh my gosh. Okay, why not just move it down? I'll put it on and I'll show you guys like in the full length mirror at some point today, because guys, my goal for the day is to clean my bedroom and like my hallway and everything leading to like my bathroom, all that, because it's a disaster. It's 90% clean laundry, 10% dirty laundry. It's just not good. Like it's just not good. So that's like my focus today. It shouldn't take that long. I just have to do it. But yeah, and I'm debating if I want to go get like coffee or something. But I have a ton of milk, so I should probably just make matcha at home, and I probably will, but okay. I'm gonna like get my life situated, and I will talk with you guys when I have something to update you with. Okay, we're back with the clip. We just have to work with it. I'm actually more worried about the fact that I have all these products on my face, and I don't want my hair like on it and like getting oily and stuff from that. So I'm cleaning with this on. I just took off my like bed sheets and they're gonna get washed. I'm currently like fluffing the clothes that were in the dryer, rinsing what was in the washer from overnight, and then next all of that. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Well, I know that I kept doing laundry, but I refused to put it away. That's what happened. So like literally 90% of that's clean. So what I wanted to do is get my dirty bedding off, and then I'm gonna move all that onto my bed and like properly fold it, kind of get it into different piles, and that'll be a lot easier to put away. I did make my matcha. Hold on. I made my matcha. It is the maple brown sugar one. And it's good. See, it's something kind of to get me going. And then I put more ice in my tray so that whenever I'm done with this, I'm gonna fill up my big like Yeti cup with liquid IV. So that will help hydration, all that thing. Okay, I'm watching Peter Mon's like vlog from last night, and that's just gonna keep me going. I'm gonna watch this first. Oh, I was gonna tell you guys last night, so during my 6-hour shift, the hardest part really is the fact that like I have to be on the Zoom, and it's like really scary to like have something on in the background to talk, all of that, because like trust issues with you being technically on a Zoom call. Like, what if your mic's all of a sudden not muted, you know, like it's just scary. So I ended up watching on demand the WNBA games from yesterday that I couldn't watch. So like I finished one game that I had to leave during, and then I watched another one, and then I watched a little bit of Peter Mon's other videos that he uploaded. So I gained my confidence in the second shift of like, no, you can't hear me, we're good. But yeah, I was definitely like too tired to do any reading. Like I was feeling it. Like my head was hurting. I mean, from the sunburn as well. Like, that was a huge part of it. And now I'm like 1 a.m. I'm normally asleep by like 11 at the latest. So I'm like, oh, I'm just so tired. My head hurts. Like, I was not going to do any reading. So that's my little like update. But tonight we do it all over again. So I'm trying to take advantage of the daytime. There's no sun out, thank God. Thank God. It's going to be gloomy, I'm pretty sure, all day. But that's good because I can just take advantage of resting inside, doing the laundry stuff, running over to Target if I need to, because I feel like there's some stuff I need that I like forgot to get last, like when I did my order yesterday. So I may take advantage of that. We'll see. But for now, I'm gonna deal with all this laundry.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed.
Okay, it's been several hours. It's a little after 3, and I was able to rough cut all of the weekly vlog, so that's good. I finally had time to like dedicate to doing that. At this point, I now need to import the video footage from my phone. That's just like all B-roll. There's no like vlog talking clips from that. And then I need to go through all the like B-roll clips that are already like in there and like actually do all of that stuff. Like that is next. So I'll probably still do that tonight before I start my work thing at 9. I'm kind of getting a headache. I stood up maybe too fast. I don't know. But I want to run to Target and get a couple things. I actually made a list. 2 items are on the list. And then we'll see what else. I want to show you guys the sweatshirt. So I told you guys that I got a small. So this is what a small looks like. I am, what I say, 5'5" on a good day. 5'4.5". I don't know. So this is it. I feel like it's a good size small. Like I usually would like something that's like a little oversized in a way, so it kind of feels like maybe like a men's or like a unisex small. Because I feel like women's small, it would be like a lot like shorter or like thinner or whatever. So this I like. This is like so cute. Okay, we're gonna head to Target. Was no one gonna tell me that book was that big? Massive.
Close when I close my eyes, so I burn the map.
Okay, I just got back into the car. I went to the book section, of course. I saw so many good books that I actually already bought and are on the way, and they're supposed to be here tomorrow. Anyways, I saw that like special edition, pretty edition of 5 Broken Blades, I believe is what it was called. I'm like mixing up these 2 books in my head. But with like the sprayed edges, stunning. Stunning. I didn't know that was just going to be at Target, so that was nice. And then I went and I got the few items I needed. So I got more body wash. I got some pita chips for the hummus. Those are the only ones that they had that like made sense. So I would have liked, I should have just got the ones that he had. And so next time I go to that farmer's market and I get the other hummus that he had me try that was literally divine, I think I'm just gonna buy the chips that he had. They were more like tortilla type chips. And then I got some cheese for the pizza tonight. And then I got underwear. Woo! It's just kind of like that time of life. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like, I wouldn't say like that time of the month because I don't buy underwear that often. But it's just like I don't know, I think you're supposed to actually swap out your underwear like every 6 months or something like that. That doesn't happen. I don't know a single person who does that. But seriously, at least once a year, I'm like, okay, you gotta buy more underwear. What are you doing? And so I just saw it and they had like buy 3, get 2 free or something like that. So they always have like deals and stuff going on. I'm debating if I want to go get like a drink or something somewhere, like just to like get a drink, but I don't know. So I'm gonna think on it because I'm out now, so I'm not gonna go back on when I get back out. So I'll think on it, and if we go somewhere, you'll see. Okay, I've been back home for, I don't know, half an hour or more. I didn't end up going to get a drink. I was so close to spending money. I was so close. Like, what I was struggling with is like a Coke from McDonald's didn't sound good, and I didn't really have a ton of options as far as drive-thrus around here that like of something that sounded good. So I was like, well, maybe I should go to Sonic. And it's like probably a 30-minute at least adventure, like getting there, getting the drink, coming back. And I'm like, ugh, okay, that doesn't, like, do I want to do that just for like a $2 drink? I mean, maybe. On some days I'd say yes. But today I'm like, no. And then I was so close to just going to Chipotle. Because I was like, do I want to cook anything? No. But it's like, girl, you went and got food. Like, you went to the grocery store. So I was so close, but I didn't. I just came home. And then I just edited all of the B-roll that was just from my camera on the weekly vlog, and now I'm importing all of the phone footage. I'm going to see if any of that should be going into the weekly vlog. I'm just watching Peter Mon's video from today, his like drama channel video, just listening to him ramble. It's comfort. But I will say in 15 minutes there's a WNBA game on that I'm going to want to watch, so I'm continuing on with laundry. I'm going to be chilling in bed until I have to do the 9 p.m. thing. I'm like my head hurts and I just want to take a nap. So I'm debating on like, should I seriously do that? Because will that help me come 9 p.m., you know? So we'll see. But, oh my gosh, I did grab my book. I grabbed Throne of the Fallen and brought it back here into my room. I want to say that my sheets are done drying, and so I was like, oh god. Like, I heard it right before I turned on the camera. I'm like, I don't want to have to get up and put them on my bed. But I probably should, because I'm definitely not going to want to do it during the work stuff, so. Okay, that's just my little update. It has been interesting. Like, I knew this week was going to be a little different as far as, like, work because of the event stuff that we're supporting, but I still am, like, surprised that I haven't felt more urges to read with the lack of social media. I think it's just because I'm tired, and, like, if I have a headache, I don't really want to read physically, and I don't really have an audiobook that's, like, having me super hooked right now. So I just want such a, like, a chill read, and, like, that's Throne of the Fallen, but the only problem is I have to physically read it, which can cause headaches, like, or even more headache than I already have, so I'll check in with you guys later, maybe when I'm, like, making some dinner of some sort, but till then, I'm gonna just relax. Look at my pizza I made. That actually looks really good. Like, it doesn't look, okay, the shape's obviously funky, but I feel like it actually looks good. Okay, I'm gonna cut it and let's see how it tastes. I'll just have the weird lighting here, and we will do a taste test. I'm trying to get one, oh my gosh, where I can get a bite of everything. It is like classic marinara sauce, mozzarella cheese, cheddar and jalapeno sausage, and then the tomatoes. It is currently 7:23, so I have an hour and a half until I start my work stuff. So I was just finishing up the weekly vlog. I only have the final details left. And then I'll be ready to export, but obviously I'm going to need my laptop for work tonight, so I will be exporting it. I'm going to try to export it when I end my first shift at 3, but I'm back on the clock at 9, so we'll see how well that goes, because it's an hour and 15-minute video. So I'm thinking maybe don't do that. I was debating, I'm back on the clock at 9 a.m. from 9 to 4, and maybe at 4 is when I would just start to export it. I'm struggling. Okay, I'm gonna eat this, and I'll talk with you guys later. Zoom is forever giving me trust issues, but I am still on the call for work. It's currently 11:07, getting the hair out of my face. Honestly though, I just put on a new like lotion thing. Like I kind of took all product off my face. Like I really only had like the cream kind of for sunburns and then moisturizer on all day, but I was like, take it off, let your skin like have no products on it for a couple hours, and then I reapplied just the cream to let it set first, and I'll do moisturizer later. But I've been just doing my work stuff, and then I was drinking water when I could, and I just made a matcha. Oh, I'm really scared about just like spilling this everywhere. I can't really take a drink easily. Okay, well, I don't know if I like that. I think I need to add more vanilla. I'm used to having an additional flavor in it, but I ran out of my maple brown sugar creamer, and all I have is my vanilla right now, which is normally fine, but I just need to put more in it, so I'm gonna do that. But yeah, I'm just chugging along. I kind of had YouTube on in the background, and then I did want to get some reading done in downtime. I kind of was really doing a lot of work stuff in the beginning, like even if the people on the call didn't need me, I was just doing my own stuff. And then now I'm at a stopping point with that, and I think they're kind of at a stopping point with needing me for a little bit. So I'm gonna finish the video. Then I think I want to physically read some of Throne of the Fallen. So I'll keep you updated on anything irrelevant, but I'm just chilling. I have 4 more hours. And I was talking to one of my coworkers. He was like, okay, like, good luck, you know? And I was like, yeah, when I end tomorrow at 4 p.m., like, don't talk to me for 3 weeks. Like, I need time to recover. And he was like, oh my God, love that for you. But then he was like, I can help tomorrow. And I was like, no, I think I actually do need that. So he's going to let me sleep in. But I was like, I'd rather end earlier. Instead of, like, getting a couple extra hours of sleep but then having to go until 4 p.m. I'm like, no, I'd rather just have like 6-hour break and then be done at like 1 and then be done. You know what I mean? He's like, that's a bold play, but okay. I'm like, thank you. Thank you though. So that's what I'm gonna do. So it'll be nice instead of only having like 6 hours off and then 7 hours back on. It will be 6 hours off, 4 hours on, done. I'm gonna be so happy. I'm gonna go back to sleep. So yeah, that's my little update. That's how things are kind of going so far. That's how they'll kind of go for the next day. But I feel like I was doing stuff before this. Oh, I was kind of checking out the upcoming releases happening in June. Like I kind of wrote them out, but like when I was doing my summer TBR stuff and thinking about just general TBR like books of interest I'd like to read soon. I was looking at like how much those were gonna cost if I wanted to buy them all. And then I put a couple holds out on my library for some books that are interesting to me right now that will take some time to get, like on Libby and the physical copy. So that's kind of just what I've been doing. Just a lot of book stuff. Just the life of a book lover. Okay, I'm gonna continue doing this stuff and I'll update you later if I have an update worth your while. Okay, it is a little after 3. My coworker just took over and I just finished up making my thumbnail. In my defense, I thought I had to make the thumbnail because my video was going live today, but really it goes live tomorrow. It's okay, at least it's done. But yeah, I just finished that. The last few hours honestly were busy because I mean, I can't really go into detail. That's what kind of sucks. But like, just things I didn't have as much available as I normally would because like weather and stuff was acting up, and I was just like stressing on it. And so if we had one thing open and running, then I was like trying to make sure we had every part of it up and running, like maximizing what we did have. But then there was a bunch of like participating. Like sometimes in these type of events, you're really just there and occasionally you have to do something. the last few hours, I feel like I was just constantly having to do stuff. There really wasn't any downtime, which is nice because obviously it's very late, so I think it'd be very easy to just be like, I'm going to bed. Sorry, don't tell you, because I have nothing to do, so I'm just like falling asleep out of boredom. So there's that. That's like why I didn't get the chance to read, is what I'm trying to say. I didn't get the chance to read because I literally had no time. So I honestly a little bummed about it because I really want to read that book. Like it's the first 30 pages really hooked me, and then I just really haven't had the dedicated time to do it yet, like to read more. So we will get there. I'm just trying to give myself a motivational speech. I'm gonna go to bed. I have a few hours of sleep that I can get, and I hope I sleep well and hard. And then I'm back on the clock at 9 a.m., so I will see you when I wake up. Good morning, happy Thursday. It's around like 8:40, 8:45, and I am back on the clock here in about 15 to 20 minutes. So I was debating if I should run and get like caffeine of some sort, but I don't think so. I think I'll just stick it out and hope that it goes well without it, but I don't know. I just semi like freshened up. I woke up, put on deodorant, changed tops, and then I got really cold and I was like, just put back on the sweatshirt. That's your new cozy one. So that's what I did. But I'm going to kind of figure out my game plan, I think. Yeah, I think I just shouldn't go get something. I don't know. Like, I don't feel like I need it right now, but will I? Like, will I need that caffeine to slowly be there over the next 4 hours? Probably. We'll see. I'll figure it out. But for now, I'm gonna kind of just like get myself situated. Make sure my laptop's good, have my charger, all of that, and I will check in with you guys later. Guys, we're done. We did it. We made it. I am officially done with the event. I've been working for the last few days for work. My coworker just hopped on, took my place, and I'm like, laptop closed. Okay, well, I shut all the windows, but I don't know if you can hear it. My computer is actually exporting the weekly vlog right now, so it's actually doing a lot of hard work. But I need a nap and I need water. Like, I have such a headache, but I need to go to the library because I have a hold to pick up and my library is closed tomorrow, and then I fly out Saturday morning, so I don't have time to get it other than today. So I want to go ahead and run over there and pick it up. And I'm thinking I want to go get a drink or something somewhere to kind of reward myself of just, girl, you did a hard thing. You turned nocturnal for a couple days. You worked weird hours. And it was just honestly kind of fun, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I had a fun time doing it. I was like working with different people because working in different like time zones, I guess. So it was interesting communicating with different people around the world. But I'm tired. I'm dead. I need to go pick up a library book. So let's go do that. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I just got back from picking up my hold, well, back into the car, but I picked up In a Not So Perfect World. This is a part of my summer TBR, but also one of the book club options for June. So, I mean, even if it's not picked for like the book club pick, I still want to read it. So that finally came in. I put that hold in a couple weeks ago. I'm just, oh my gosh, I just want to like, I'm slouching. I just kind of want to keep slouching. But here's the thing. Here's what I'm debating. I need to get my nails done, and I was going to do it tomorrow, but I'm like, 1:30 on a Thursday versus any time on a Friday. I feel like now would be like free. So I'm thinking I should just go get my nails done now, and I don't have to think about doing it tomorrow. Like, I'm already out. So I think that's what we're going to do. How far is it? But I think I should just do it. I think I'm gonna do it. Okay. Let's get our nails done. like, well, I think I'm really prompted to do it because one of them is finally like kind of peeling up at the end to where I'm like scared with the grow out and it feeling like it's gonna fall off. That's just gonna like break my fingernail. So I don't want to be stupid and break it like literally tonight or tomorrow morning before I go get it done. So, okay, let's go get my nails done and then we can go home and rot. I just got them done. Oh my, guys, I almost fell asleep. Like, I was sitting there and I was just like, I could go to bed. I could go to bed. But look at them. Aren't they stunning? I love them. I wanted this, like, kind of deep saturated blue. This is the only one they had that, like, resembled what I wanted. But honestly, I'm pretty sure it's, like, 95% there. So, very happy with it. I want to go get a Sonic drink because I can. And then we're going to go home and sleep probably. Okay, I just got my order from Sonic, so I got a vanilla root beer because how could I not? And then I got a hot fudge sundae because I felt like it. This is my reward. I think this is my favorite part about being an adult. It's just like, you want to get yourself a hot fudge sundae at 3:20 p.m. on a Thursday? You have the right to do that. There's just something so rewarding. I'm just gonna sit here and eat this, and I'll see you guys when I get home. Okay, it's a little after 4 o'clock. I've just been home for what, like 20 minutes or something? And I've just been chilling in bed, and this is where I'll be for the rest of the night. I honestly expect to be asleep within the next, like, hour or so, just because I know I need it, and I am tired. My head, like, the headache I have, it's not, like, a pounding headache, but it's, like, at a constant, like, 4 or 5 on a scale of 1 to 10. It's just like constantly there and like a little above where like you can just feel it. You know what I mean? So I'm just like annoyed by it and I want to sleep and I think that will help it a lot. For now, until I get to that point, I'm gonna watch Swoop's new video. If you haven't heard of Swoop, she reminds me of like Bailey Sarian. So Bailey Sarian does those true crime videos. And she's just really great at like telling the story of whatever the event that happened. And Swoop's very similar. She does true crime stuff. She also does like problematic people. And so she has her main channel that she does these big deep dives on. And she just does such a great job of like finding out all of the like truth and information and facts and then displaying all of that and telling us that in a very digestible way. So then she created the second channel, Swoop 2, T-O-O, and it's supposed to be another channel where she can put out videos kind of more quickly. They're not as deep of a dive, maybe they're just shorter, maybe just the story isn't as big, and it's just another place I can watch her talk. So it's like an hour-long video, and I'm like, yes, it's an hour of me not having to figure out what to watch. It's gonna be great, and then I'll probably be asleep. My weekly vlog is still exporting, so this poor laptop, it's just not meant for video processing like that, so it just takes a long time to export. I look forward to getting a new laptop. Then I was thinking about tomorrow, and so tomorrow's the day that I have to do a lot, so I feel like we're gonna have a productive day tomorrow because I have to pack for 2 weeks. Like, I'm leaving for 2 weeks and I have to make sure my home's ready for that. I also kind of want to enjoy the last day that I'm just by myself because for the next 2 weeks I'm going to be like with family constantly. So I just want to kind of maximize that. I don't know what the weather's going to be like. Hopefully it's nice and we can go outside. But overall it should be a pretty like, I don't know if pack's the right word, but full day tomorrow. So I'm going to relax and honestly I'll just see you in the morning. Good morning, happy Friday. Today's the last day of this video. I fly out tomorrow. I have another mini like road trip on Sunday, so I just don't really want to have to think about this video, but last night, updates. I definitely knocked out for a couple hours there in like the early evening, and then when I woke up I like ate some food and I was gonna go back to bed probably by like 9, but I accidentally started a new book. I know. I had The Arc of Collide. I don't remember the author right now. And then I think it recently came out and I ended up seeing the audiobook on Libby that was just like, hey, we added it to Libby. And I immediately got it because I knew I had the ebook. So I started it last night. I don't know why. I think I was just like in the mood to read something very like light, but I didn't want to have to think much, and I wanted to kind of see what it was about. I was like, okay, like what's the vibe? I accidentally read 50% of it. I don't know what happened. So I read Icebreaker, and that was my first hockey romance. I read that a couple months ago, and I gave it 4 stars. I think the biggest takeaway I had from it was the fact that I just could no longer really like connect with like college characters because I'm a couple years out of that. But I will say that I have liked the characters a lot more here. Like I haven't found like the cringy moments kind of that I felt within Icebreaker. I've really enjoyed this book. I mean, I still can't connect to them as college characters, and I think this will ultimately get, likely, pending the last 50% of this going well, another 4 stars. And although like those parts of it I like more than Icebreaker, I think with Icebreaker the thing I connected with on that part was how dedicated of athletes both the characters were. Icebreaker, she was a figure skater, like wanting to go to the Olympics, and he's the hockey captain, you know, wanting to have his hockey career, but they were like both so dedicated to their career and like respected that about each other and like worked with each other for their needs and everything. And that's what I think I connected with, because I was like, yeah, like when you're an athlete, like I was so dedicated to that, and that was such a part of my life. So I think that's what kind of boosted that to 4 stars. If it didn't have that, like it would have been like 3.5 or something. With this one, we have hockey captain and then this academic star where she wants, I believe, to like work with the Olympic team, but like as a psychologist, if I'm not mistaken. Like she's not in sports, and she actually has this like hatred towards hockey for like her own reasons. She's having to do her like proposal type thing to get into her grad school co-op program like on hockey is what her advisor recommended or really forced her into doing. And so she's doing it on like the burnout of athletes, and I very much find that interesting. So that's been fun to explore, and I've really liked them. It's been very fun. I like it, like the tension between them and their little moments. It's not like this build up to something, but like it's not like, oh, you spend the whole book of them like pining after each other. Like it's very similar to Icebreaker in that way. Like if you know, you know. And I really like it. I like it a lot more than Icebreaker. I say a lot more. I like it more in different ways than Icebreaker. That's the only book I can compare it to. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm just tired. I feel like I have an eyelash in my eye. I woke up. It's like 10:30. God, sorry. It's 10:30, and when I woke up, like 9:45 briefly, I went over to my computer to start uploading my video. Ideally, it would have been up at 9, but obviously I needed sleep. I went to bed around like 11:30, but I was catching up from the night before and probably the night before that. So I am uploading that. It should be up to go live by noon, which is good. Happy with that. And then I have a long to-do list today. I did make that last night, so I just kind of knew what I needed to do. So I have a lot of cleaning. I'm sure you've been hearing my washer dryer in the background, but I'm continuing on with laundry. I just have one load left to start, but I'm like fluffing and then like re-rinsing and everything, the ones that were in there. So I have packing to do. And then I feel like there's something else. I can't remember. I do want to read today, so we'll see what I get done. But oh, I'm so tired. Okay, I'm gonna get my life together, and we're gonna figure out what I'm doing first. Okay, it hasn't been that long. It's currently noon, so I think I talked to you like an hour ago. And I've done a couple things, in my opinion, not that exciting to watch, but maybe that's just me. Like, I do love a good time lapse of cleaning. I don't know. Maybe I could have done that. I basically just like wiped down my kitchen, put dishes away that could be put away. I'll run the washer tonight, and then just kind of cleaned up in the living room as well, just wiping down surfaces. Did that in the bathroom, and then I went and got my luggage. So I just threw out a bunch of stuff. Hold on, set you guys up. I just threw a bunch of stuff on the bed that interests me. Like, hey, you can bring that. So I'm leaving for 2 weeks. But also in that 2 weeks, I have like 2 mini trips that I'm also going on for like different like family stuff. So I'm trying to think of like everything it encompasses about seeing people and what I'm doing. So I'm trying. I changed out of the shirt that I wore to bed because I realized I wanted to take it with me, and I just threw on this Skims shirt. This is like their boyfriend t-shirt. It is so soft and so comfortable. Honestly, this is like my favorite shirt to wear with a sunburn because it's just like beyond comfortable. Which at this point, like the only sunburn I have is like on my chest-ish. Yeah, well, we won't talk about it. That's the one part that's like a little tender. But other than that, I mean, my face looks a little red on camera. In person, honestly, it doesn't look as red, so love the settings here. Like, it doesn't hurt or anything. I just am putting moisturizer on like I do every day, so I feel like we're good. We made it out alive on that end. But yeah, I just threw together some random stuff. So I have one more load that will need dried, and there's just a couple things in there that I'll want to put out here. And then when I actually pack it is when I'll like see if I'll bring all of this or not. I haven't decided. So right now, this is everything that piqued my interest, and then we're good. I have 2 sweatshirts being delivered there that I bought from Abercrombie. So there's that. I am going to wear a sweatshirt on the plane tomorrow, and then I'm going to pack one, and then I'll have 2 that are being delivered. I'm a sweatshirt person, like a sweatshirt hoodie. I think we know by watching my videos, so I live in them, and 4 in 2 weeks will be just the right amount, if not too little. So that's where I'm at. I've just been like having YouTube videos on in the background as I've done stuff. Like, just, I don't know, I feel like there's certain content creators that you can just listen to, and then there's other ones that like I want to watch the video that they put out. So that's what I've been doing, is just listening to the ones that I can. This is so freaking cute. It's coming with me. Okay. I'll check in with you guys when I have a relevant update, but for now, I've just been chilling. It is 12:03. Let's actually see if my video went live. Yay! Okay, my weekly vlog is up, so I'll probably post over on Instagram for it because of the fact that I didn't upload it at a normal time like I usually do. I try to post it at 9. Like, that's when I try to post my videos if I know they're going up, so I'll probably let other people know. Okay, I will check in with you guys later. This has been me for the last couple hours. It's a little after 2 o'clock, and I've finished all that I can for now. And I just want to rot. I washed this blanket today. I love this blanket. It is the Bookish blanket from the Bookish Goods, I think. My mom got it for me for Christmas, and I just want it in every color. Like, this is the version of like my adult blankie. It goes with me everywhere. I was trying to figure out if I wanted to go anywhere. The problem is, like, I'm tired and I want to just like relax. At the same time, it's my last day that I can just have complete and utter freedom for 2 weeks. So I was just trying to think if there's anywhere we could go that could be kind of fun. I'm gonna think on it. I just, like, I don't want to just spend money to spend money. So I'm always down to go to like a coffee shop and get like a drink. Maybe do a bit of reading. But is that really what I want to do? Yeah, I'm just tired, so I'm like, what's left on my to-do list? Dishes, taking out the trash. So that's all I'll do tonight, like kind of last thing. Import weekly footage. So I'm actually currently importing all the footage that I already had on my hard drive from this week. So it's currently importing to Final Cut Pro. Kind of loud. I did want to take this one Instagram photo, but it's so gloomy and I was trying to wait to see if the weather cleared up. Don't know if that's gonna happen. And then I was gonna take a shower tonight. So the only thing I could possibly do right now is the photo I was gonna take for Bookstagram. It was gonna be like a little spread on my bed with this candle and a book. So I might do that, but you know what sounds really good, honestly? The matcha from that coffee bean and tea leaf. Wait, is that what it's called? Hold on. Coffee bean and tea leaf. Yeah, I'm not crazy. A matcha from there sounds really good. And I could get a large for the price of a regular. Save less. Okay, I think we're gonna go get that matcha because that sounds really good. And I could always use it for my little picture. It's like a cute little matcha. Okay, let's go. Hi besties. It's 2:40. I just pulled into the like lot for the coffee place. I put an online like order pickup, so let's run in and grab it. Woo! Okay, obviously I am home now and I took my cute photo with my candle and my matcha. It's currently 3:09. I'm gonna throw on some YouTube for the next hour and a half before we have some WNBA games coming on. But right now, I'm actually going to look at some flights. So someone I met on Bookstagram, we are trying to figure out a time for me to come visit. Right? I know. I love the Bookstagram world. But I am going to look at some flights to see like when, like what weekend would be good. We're looking at like August, September. So I looked at them before and now I'm going to kind of give her some like real options. Like, okay, here's some like 3 weekends maybe. What works best? So I'm kind of excited. We'll see like what comes of it, but I always love it. Like, I don't know, trips are exciting and I'm trying to be better about like doing things. Like I just scheduled this like weekend trip to Phoenix with my uncle to go to a WNBA game. Very excited about it, and that'll be at the end of June. And I'm like, let's just do it. Like, let's just do it. I'll think of the logistics later. I think of like half the logistics. Okay, that's not true. I think of like 80% of the logistics, and then I'm like, I can make it work. If it's enough months out, I can make it work. So that's where I'm at right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and look at some flights, send that over to her, chill out for a bit, and I will check in with you guys later. Okay, it's currently 6 o'clock. I'm still watching basketball, but I have been honestly just like organizing everything. So I was thinking about all the videos that I would like to film over the next couple of weeks, when those would go up, looking at Patreon and updating like my Patreon's page and everything. And then I looked at the flight stuff. So I have a flight picked out. I'm just kind of waiting for like A-OK to book it. I'm just so excited. I feel like it's gonna be fun, like a little book girlies adventure. So that's where I'm at. And I will just be chilling here the rest of the night. I'm gonna go shower probably, I don't know, when this game is over. It's a close game. I could go shower now and then be here for the end of it. I might do that. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go shower, brush hair and everything for the trip tomorrow. My friend is good to pick me up in the morning still, so I was gonna go, if it was like a quick trip, I would just drive to the airport, but it's like 2 weeks away. I don't want to pay for my car to be at the airport for 2 weeks, so God bless friends. I'm gonna go, honestly, for the rest of the night. I was gonna say like go like shower and everything, but I'm just gonna go for the rest of the night. I'll end this video here. I didn't do any more reading today, so I know that I started out this video thinking hey, I'm gonna be off social media for a week. I think it's gonna allow me to read so much more. I kind of just want to pay attention to how much more I read, or just how much I read without social media. And what I feel like this week showed me is I would have been so much more exhausted if I had social media, because I had just been scrolling for hours and really like splitting my focus on stuff, that I was able to really focus in on work, and work really required a lot of me this week. And I felt like I was able to give it 100% of me the entire time. And then when it came to reading, I was just really tired from the obligations I had at work, and I was doing a lot of like YouTube stuff, just like playing it out, editing, exporting, all of that. And so that just takes time, and I think I wouldn't have been able to do it as well and balance it all as well if I had just been in my normal social media routine of scrolling for several hours a day. So I feel really good about it. I just think I didn't expect me to have little time to read. I thought I would definitely read a lot more because of it, but instead I hardly read. So that's a surprise for me. I don't think I finished any books this week. Did I? No, I don't think so. I feel like I started Throne of the Fallen, and I'm 50% of the way through Collide, so didn't finish any books this week. And I think old me, past me, even a few weeks ago me, would have been kind of disappointed in that, like having a weekly vlog and not finishing any books. But obviously, one, that's realistic to like just a reader's life, like life happens. But two, I did say in my like April wrap up May TBR video that I didn't want to try to read 19 books again in a month. I really just wanted to read maybe like 8. And I still think I'm in a good position to do that. I think the last 2 weeks I have like road trips, downtime, and I think it will allow me to read. So we'll see. I'm not really trying to like, I don't know, like I'm not trying to read as much as I can. I just want to read when I can and read what I want to. And so I have a lot of good books I want to be reading. I just have to have the energy and time to do it. I'm not going to force myself to read when I have a headache or just when I'm so tired just to be able to finish a book. So I feel good about this week. I think it just is always like a little like, man, I wish I could have finished a book for you guys. And I just don't think I did this week. But I'm in the middle of a couple great books, and I have a lot of books like that I'll be reading in the next couple of weeks that I'm very excited about. So stay tuned for that. I don't really know if I'm going to be filming my normal weekly vlog while I'm away for 2 weeks. I definitely want to be filming. I just don't think it'll look the same as like my normal when I'm at home weekly vlog. So I have some videos planned. We'll see what I end up being able to do, but I will see you guys next Monday. Wait, when do I film? Okay, well that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one.